Oh, hey, check it out. This is an aspen. You can tell because of the way that it is.
Eh. Nice tree weaving.
Thanks, Brian.
You like to bring the bow. Pack one, pack the bow. In case the bear comes up. Hey, Mr. Bear, I respect you. So you can
It sure is neat.
so neat. I wanted to come on here and show you the woods. That's just me and Ian knowing it.
Thanks for watching Nature Walking. As you can see up over there, that's one of the rare white-barked pines. Very rare in this area. This time of year, the bark turns blue. And here's another one. As you can see, the blue color changes blue because it starts getting really cold. And it's a sign the tree is cold.
You know, it's actually because they're probably going to be doing some rock out here.
Wait, say that's not natural?
No, I know the blue seems natural.
Oh. Well, how are you going to explain the blue one over there, smarty?
Yeah, it's a different type of tree.
Not even more than one tree.
Yeah.
It's like nature.
It's just a sign that the trees are cold. What, when you get cold, your lips turn blue? It's not your whole body. It's just part of it.
Something we like to keep our eyes open for is the ever elusive tundra Wookiees. Have yet to see one.
If you can see that tree that's down,
Yeah.
you can see that that's typically shallow roots that's pushed over. Typically because that's from the what's considered the lesser tundra Wookiee. They're not very intelligent creatures,
Okay.
so they don't pick a big tree that has deep roots that would shelter them. They just push it over anything because they don't really think that much.
Okay.
And see, it's got no cover. It's just there. It's typically the lessers, but it doesn't look like anyone's lived there for a while. Well, you don't know because that's how they usually just keep their homes.
Okay.
So it looks like it could be abandoned. There could be one in there right now. We just don't know.
Is there like different kinds of tundra Wookiees?
Yeah, this would be considered the lesser.
Okay.
What Hayden found earlier was probably a common
Okay.
tundra Wookiee house. You know,
A lot more
they're-
effort put in.
Okay.
There's a little bit more. There's not a lot. And then there's the graders. That those are a rare breed. You don't see them very often. But,
Okay.
To us, their house is still in shambles, but to them,
Okay.
it's it's Taj Mahal. It's
Are
nice.
tundra Wookiees dangerous?
They can be
Oh.
if startled.
Okay.
They can be. They typically roam in packs.
Okay. The
Rarely-
graders do also, or?
Yeah, they all tend to.
Okay.
Sometimes it's just like anything. They have a social clique section, if you will.
Okay.
They some of the graders will sometimes mingle with some of the commons,
Okay.
almost to feel powerful among them. You know, the lessers have no chance. They just kind of pick up the scraps of everyone else. They're like I said, they're not very intelligent creatures.
Does I read online that a pack, or I believe they're called a gaggle of graders,
Yep.
will oftentimes keep one lesser with them. Is that true, or?
Yeah, it's been known to happen. They kind of keep the lesser in there to do some of the things they don't want. The pack mentality, if you will.
Okay.
You know.
Huh. Well.
The beta of the group.
Okay. Let's get out of here before we get startle one and come
I
across
don't,
one.
I don't want to. It's their mating season right now, so they're
Oh.
very aggressive.
Okay.
So we gotta be kind of keep our eyes peeled just in case, 'cause they will attack.
Well, I guess it would make sense that there's a tundra Wookiee home so close to this water source.
Yep.
So, suppose it doesn't have to go far to get water then. Huh. Good information, Brian.
Wow, Ian, look at that.
What is it, Hayden?
You see that? This is a tundra Wookiee's habitat right here. Look at, they came in, they pushed them trees down. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trees pushed down. This is where the tundra Wookiees probably eat, sleep, and whatever the heck else they do.
Is it a tundra Wookiee village then?
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Wow. This must have been, I mean, the size of this one was huge.
It's a big tundra Wookiee to push that bad boy down.
It's like a,
Look at that. There's probably something in there.
huh. It's like a whole village.
Yeah.
Looks like it's
Tundra
been,
Wookiees.
look like it's been abandoned for a while though.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe they moved up on the hill further.
Huh. It's pretty impressive.
Very
Whole tundra Wookiee village.
super cool.
Very cool. All right, good find.
I mean, how could you miss it?
Very elusive though.
Ever elusive.
All right. Still trucking through the tundra lands. Trying to get to the rest of the cameras. Hayden, what do your ears tell you?
Give me a break. Stop walking.
How far do you think we've gone so far?
I don't know.
We're probably like 12, 13 miles in now.
Yep. At least.
Well, we found an old stand.
See all these?
Yeah.
Snow fell here. You can tell by the way of the impact.
Huh. Appears to have fallen from great heights.
Right. Here, L5C. God.
Found this old stand out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, it's been here a long time. It's possibly from the original settlers of Minnesota.
Yep.
I can tell by the clean cuts that no modern machinery can make square angles like that in what appears to be ancient 2x4s. Well,
From the first Home Depot.
probably from the first Home Depot. Home Depot of yore. Well, always make sure we respect the environment. We're going to leave that there and continue on our path. Leave on load. So let's go with the argument that Hayden is right on this whole thing and that Legolas sucks.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just doing this here.
I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm not uncomfortable like Ian was.
So what you're telling me is that he did no wrong in this whole situation.
I don't think he did. No.
Hayden, how do you feel about that?
I don't think he did at all.
I think Legolas is probably one of the most influential and important character who is not perfect and made one mistake throughout the whole series.
But so you're saying he's a failure?
He failed at one thing.
No, he did not.
He is not a failure overall. He failed at one thing.
No, he didn't.
That's all I'm saying.
He did the best that he could in that situation.
and there's no one else that could have done anything better. That orc just had the will to finish his task. He made 2 shots. They were the only 2 shots that he could possibly have made. And that orc just overcame the sheer pain and continued to finish the job. There was no other way that Legolas could have done anything better in that situation.
So, Hayden, you're wrong.
What?
So you're wrong then.
That's correct.
No, I'm not.
What is your argument then?
I'm basing on his past performance throughout everything before and everything after. He could have fucking killed that thing with ease.
How?
Watch the movies.
No, I'm asking you. How? What could he have done differently then?
He shot quicker. He shot tougher shots. The entire movies are evidence.
You're not really explaining anything for your... You're just saying that he could have shot more arrows.
And you're...
No, but how? Where would he have
is
shot any
personal
different?
opinion.
Where would he have shot any different? No,
Your
this is
argument-
fact. Where would he
your
have shot?
argument
Where would he
is
have shot
personal
him?
opinion
Where? I'm
and
asking you a
emotion.
question. Where would
I'm
he have shot
using
him?
the movies as evidence.
So you're not going to answer my question then?
What is your question?
I asked it like 4 times. You just weren't listening.
The movies are all the answers that you need.
I'm asking you these questions, numbnuts.
And I am giving you the
Where
answers.
could he? Where
The
else
movies.
could he have shot him?
Huh?
Where, Jesus Christ! How many
Anywhere.
times do you need me to?
The heart, the head, the neck. It was all
He
exposed.
shot him twice, damn near in the
in
neck,
the shoulders.
where there's arteries. Have you ever
Not
been?
ones that are gonna kill you like that. That was needed at the moment.
He couldn't shot him in this. Do you see the angle that he was shooting at?
It's not that difficult.
Says okay.
They were all killing. Everybody was killing orcs from that angle.
Not at
everybody.
that. Yeah, not at that
These
extreme
orcs are
angle. Not
fully
at that
armored.
extreme angle. They
That's the
were.
argument, though. Everybody was killing orcs. He's killing a berserker.
Yeah, with no armor.
It's still a berserker.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter.
That's like saying.
So it's a little bit stronger. It's a little bit stronger.
Okay, so will your arrow take down a deer?
Yeah.
Would
it
you
hit
feel?
in the right spot.
Would you feel confident in taking out a moose with that?
With mine?
Yeah.
It's basically
No.
it's basically
Exactly.
like a deer.
It's
just
just a little
big
bit bigger
deer.
than a deer.
Oh, it's not
What
that
about
much bigger.
What about an elk? Elk
No.
isn't that much bigger.
I don't know.
So you would not feel
What am I
confident
doing?
taking out.
Oh, I put it up there.
Is that what you're saying? And now you're leaving the argument. Let's move
No,
along.
I'm grabbing my thumb.
The movies. Who saw the answers in
Exactly.
head?
Exactly.
Everything you're saying is a terrible argument, and it's incorrect.
No, it is completely correct.
No,
Absolutely.
no, it's not.
Huh.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Absolutely is.
Where? I mean, those are the only 2 shots at the extreme angle that he had. Those are the 2 shots that he could have gotten. I didn't see anyone else making that shot. What? Well, let me ask you something.
Aragorn believed
Aragorn
in
had
Legolas's
a literal
capabilities.
army of full archers. Why didn't he just tell everybody, hey, shoot him, and shot him with 1,000,000 arrows and then be dead? Because guess what? Everybody around him was an elf. And what do? Speak Elvish, which he was speaking. So you're telling me that not one other elf could hear him saying, hey, kill him, and then looked and went, that guy's holding a shiny torch. He seems a little bit more important. And nobody else did anything. Right? Even though Aragorn could have been like, hey, entire army of elves with arrows, shoot that one. In the same amount of time, he said, hey, Legolas, can you shoot that one? So Aragorn failed because he did not use the proper resources that he had available to him.
Aragorn put too much faith in Legolas.
So it's
Take
Aragorn's
down.
fault then.
Yes.
No.
So
You just
You know
said
what?
that.
You know what?
Are you
Aragorn.
blaming the victim?
You know what? Maybe Aragorn. It was his fault for putting too much faith in Legolas.
So then it's Aragorn's fault. We've solved it.
But Legolas also failed.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
Who
he
failed
did.
more?
I'd say Legolas.
I'd say Aragorn because
Legolas failed more.
he failed to use all the resources that he had at his disposal. Instead of using many people, and many arrows, he chose one, which was a bad choice. You cannot blame the player at that point. You got to blame the coach.
The coach depends on his players based on their past performance, right?
Not necessarily. He has to look at each individual scenario and make a decision for that scenario. And if he makes a bad call, it's not the player's fault that it didn't work.
How does he come up with a decision though?
I just told you, he had a million different elvish archers that he could have said, hey, everyone shoot him, and they could have had like 50 arrows hit that guy at one time and killed him. He decided, no, I'm just going to use one. He could have said it in the exact same amount of time. It would have been, hey, everybody shoot him, instead of he just went, hey, Legolas, again, come to my rescue because you just do the impossible. Fix it. And they left it to Legolas to do everybody's job again.
Exactly. And he let them all down.
But it's Aragorn's fault because he should have used He should have used all the resources available. He decided not to do that. It wouldn't have been much more. It's not like he had to go run across to go get a bunch of people. They were all standing literally right next to him while he was yelling at it.
Shooting at the 10,000 plus other orcs.
Yeah. But like you said, that one was more important, right? So why didn't he realize that and have everybody go after him? Because without that one being dead, those other orcs basically are useless. They're just standing around going, I can't get up the wall. Right? So why didn't he just go, hey, this one is basically their key to get in. Everybody shoot him.
Let's face it, it's a pretty impressive shot no matter what. He's hitting a moving target at a bad
I
angle.
will not disagree with
running
that.
At full speed.
I
in the
will
dark.
not disagree with that.
In the dark.
Mm-hmm.
But
and you got to think, he's probably got an elevated heart rate, adrenaline dump.
After fighting for how long?
Exactly.
With a recurve bow on top of that. Even with the bow of Galadriel that he's using.
Correct.
Still an impressive argument.
Yes.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes this fireside chat.
What you do?
Huh?
What you doing?
Cooking.
Cooking what?
A little bit of hash.
Why?
Yeah.
So that we can have something to eat because I'm a gracious host.
Oh. So what you cooking?
I just told you what I'm cooking.
Why?
Because I love you. That's why I'm cooking this stuff.
It's pretty good. Only there was some nice crispy bacon.
Nice crispy bacon.
you just wasted a nice crispy bacon.
get cold, come on over. We got a heater.
I can't abandon the food plot yet.
If you get cold, you might reevaluate the decision.
I just might. Alright, good luck, man. Aim straight. Off to the food plot. Scents around a little bit, and hopefully that scent biscuit we got down there is gonna produce something for us. But I think this evening I'm gonna try some calls, and hopefully that we can pull something in that way. But we'll see how it goes. We're gonna be out for about 3 hours, so stay tuned. So we've been out here for a few hours now, and haven't really seen anything or heard anything. There's a lot of birds out, and the sun is starting to come out, which is going to start melting off a lot of this snow that's over our heads. So that's going to be fun. You can see Aiden's way over there. I don't know if you can see him or not, but he's up in his stand. All in all, just a beautiful seeing some movement here soon. And we'll start seeing something. But we'll check in again later. It's late evening. It's about 4 o'clock. The end of hunt is at 6:33 today. So we're gonna stay out here for a few hours, see if we can see anything. As of right now, we're seeing no tracks. There's no movement out here at all. The temperature's dropped around, just above freezing. It's starting to flurry just a little bit. If you can look, I don't know if you can see or not, but Brian's over there getting set up in the stand on the food plot. Yeah, so far we're not seeing any new tracks. We're not seeing, there's no movement, there's no sound, there's nothing moving out here right now. So we're just gonna keep at it and see what else we can find, and hopefully we'll be able to find something, and hopefully we'll put some meat in the freezer.